Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's Rebecca Roberts, World's Strongest Woman, and my other half,
Coach / partner, Paul Savage.
So today we thought we would do a predictions video.
Why don't you say better half?
Because I'm obviously better. Only joking. We thought we'd do a prediction video today for the Arnolds. Obviously, because we're over in Ohio, and we just wanted to do this for a bit of fun, didn't we?
Because we always do predictions,
But we just never
we generally
film
get
them.
pretty much always spot on, but
Yeah.
never film them. So, especially because you didn't actually get them all correct at Britain's. That was a real
I didn't
tough one.
actually do a prediction to
We
Britain's.
didn't. I did one. Yeah, you actually didn't do a full one.
No.
But I got the top 5 exactly right. So I was like, this will probably be jinxed now, and we'll just go
Yeah.
completely wrong. But
So let's do ladies first. So I do want to say that obviously this doesn't mean that we like one person more than another. This is just our predictions based on performance and who we think will perform better on the day. Obviously prove us wrong if we've not put you in first place. We do like,
do not be offended.
Surprises,
We
yeah.
know you're all very, very good, obviously.
and it's any man's game really. But it depends who performs on the day.
Super close, definitely going to be super close.
Yeah,
A lot of talent.
definitely. So I have Victoria Long for first place, and then I have Donna Moore for second place, Olga for third place, fourth place I've got Andrew Thompson, and then fifth place was quite hard between Corey Butler and Hannah Lindsay, but I do think that Hannah's stones are gonna pull her through a little bit more, and I just think that maybe she will eke out Corey Butler. I know
Are you going to do
people
your men's as well now, or are we going to do women's first and then the men's? Let me do my women's.
Yeah, you do your women's then.
So I'm going to go with probably everybody's, well, certainly from this country anyway. Donna Moore usually would be the favourite, and I think she certainly still is. For me, she's going to be a little too well-rounded as usual. I do have Victoria in second. Victoria's certainly very, very strong, but she's not as experienced, and I don't think she's quite as well-rounded. Possibly.
She has been prepping for this a long
She
lot
has been
longer.
doing a long prep, yeah. But I mean, we spoke to Donna. Donna said she's feeling good, and she tends to always perform. She never. I mean, when is the last time she's not been top 2 in a competition even? Yeah, and I think the events, she's got good events as well where she can win some events and she won't lose too many points. I think Victoria's got events she can win as well, but she's got events where she'll lose some points, I think. So that's my prediction. I think Donna's going to be probably a clear winner by the end. I think Olga, you've got to go for in the top 3 as well. I'm going to put her in third. Obviously, we don't know exactly how the likes of Olga and Novikov are going to be right now. Obviously, with the terrible things happening in Ukraine, but we know they're both here. Yeah, I think Olga's very well rounded as well. I just think she's not maybe quite as good at some of the events as those other 2. So I'm going to put her in third, and then I've got Andrea Thompson. Andrea's got some events where she can win. She'll be a favourite on the deadlift for sure. Incredibly strong. Obviously Viking Best would be a very good one for her as well. But I think she's got a couple weaker events like the stone and the bag toss, a little bit shorter. Some of the other athletes, Donna's kind of pipped on the bag toss in the past. So I'm thinking Andrea is probably going to end up in 4th. And then I'm going to put Hannah Lindsay in 5th as well. Hannah's got some good events. She's got a good grip. We think that the wheelbarrow is going to be quite tough on the grip, quite heavy. So I think she'll get some points there. She's really good at bag toss. She's good at stones. So yeah, I think it's going to be close to get a top 5. So I think it's going to be tough for anyone. But yeah, I'm going with them. So men's.
I have Martins to win, and then I have Tom Stoltman for second place. I've got Novikov for 3rd place. 4th place I've got Caron, and 5th place I have Boudreaux. People will probably be like, why not Luke? Where's Luke? And I think that last week with the way you had to pull out a Brits, don't know if he'd be ready to kind of perform. It was very close between him and Boudreaux for 5th place, but I did put Boudreaux in because I'm not sure if, because this competition is really heavy, if he'll have to pull out of this competition as well. I just think that Lisi's is too well rounded. He's been prepping for a long time for this show, and although he did have that back injury the other week, do you think that he'll bring it on the day? So what do you think?
Okay, so I certainly could be wrong on this, because again we don't know how Novikov is. He might just try and compete and not compete at all in the end, I don't know. Don't know too much in terms of his prep because he hasn't put a lot out there on YouTube, certainly not the full thing. But if it's sort of the usual Novikov, for me, wins. I think people are overlooking or kind of getting a bit confused on his grip. His grip is actually quite good, and especially because he doesn't need to hold on for very long because he's incredibly fast anyway. But he actually got, if I remember, the biggest distance on the farm was at World's Strongest Man when they did it 150 kilos on them awkward farmers. The year he won a couple of years ago, he got like near 60 metres. I think that was the best out of all the heats, I remember. Or certainly very close. He also got 2nd in the heavy farmers. The worst comp to Kilikowski, only dropping them at the end. They were 180 and actually swinging quite a lot to plate loaded on the top with quite thick handles, so very tough on the grip. 360 total, not that different than 400. You'd expect 400 on a frame to be actually easier than that, and that was a 30 metre distance, so I don't think the grip will be an issue for him. Even the likes of JF Crom was dropping those farmers, couldn't finish, so yeah, I think he'll win the frame. His log press has definitely come on a lot. I think he'll be up there on the log. The squat looks pretty good in training, he's always done well on squat. I don't think he'll drop too many points there. Certainly I don't think he'll win the event, but again, stone to shoulder, I don't think he'll win the event. I think Martins will probably win that one, but I think he'll be up there, could possibly get 2nd or 3rd. And yeah, I just think Novikov will be well-rounded on these events. Same with Martins, but I think Martins will just be a little bit less points. So I'm putting Martins in 2nd, then Tom. Again, maybe not the greatest events for Tom. Certainly looks amazing at Britain's, but we kind of expected that because they were super good events for him, and you know, he's the world's strongest man for a reason. But if you don't have, you know, maybe the best events for you, it's very hard to still win the competitions. With the talent, the in-depth talent is just crazy at these competitions. So I think I'll drop too many points, but I think he'll still get a top 3. And then JF Cron, obviously very well rounded, just basically no events where he's probably going to be out of the top 5 really. No. So I'm putting him in 4th, and then Maxime. I think Maxime has some good events. Good at the dumbbell, good at the log. First squat over deadlift for sure. Same with Luke, but I think overall Maxime's just a little bit better at these events. Luke's grip maybe might go on the frame. He did a World's Strongest Man. I don't think it will for Maxime. Luke still maybe could be quicker. I've heard that he's good at the stone to shoulder. I think Maxime will be as well, so it could be Luke, could be Bobby Thompson as well. Bobby's got some really good events, but I'm going to go with Maxime. Tough to pick.
So let us know your predictions below. Let us know if you think that we're right, and we will try and get some footage to you of the weekend on my YouTube channel, so stay tuned. So like, share, subscribe, and we shall catch you soon.